Camera looks level. All right, people will show up. We're here at City Hall and we're gonna head out. Sounds good. Hey, Clinton. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Well, let's get moving. We're gonna start riding. So I'm gonna point the camera forward here. Maybe.
Take a left, Rick.
All right. Ed, we heard you just fine. Okay, Ed. Thanks. We got to navigate a crowd of people and cars here because there's a ton of people flooding in here for the German Christmas market we got going on. So we're actually going to try to avoid that area. How can I? Karsten, hey buddy. I'm gonna be disconnected from chat mentally for a minute because I gotta figure out, all right. Oh my God, no, there's a shite load of traffic over there. I'm facing the American dilemma of there's cars everywhere and I need to figure out how to get the hell out of here. I know I told you there's cars everywhere, but like I could see them in other streets. I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of the area because we're gonna go check out that solar covered parking lot first. And in order to do that, we've got to be able to get out of here. And that's not looking so easy. By the way, does somebody want to hit exclamation point or exclamation mark weather so I can see what the temperature is? I thought it was just 1 degree above freezing. When I left, but it feels kind of chilly here. Well, these fake trees are interesting. Hey, Jacob Max. Hell, all right. I guess we're just gonna have to mix with cars because trying to get around cars is gonna be a pain to get to where we need to go. And we've got a ways to go. We gotta go all the way to the west side of town to go get to this solar covered parking lot. Holy shit, there's a ton of people at that market. We'll come back to the market later and cruise adjacent to it. But while it's still light, we're gonna try to get over to that parking lot. So we're just gonna take the road, and I'll let you guys like be my lookout. You can watch behind me. It's freezing. Yeah, it's let's see here. -1. All right. I brought my scarf and I feel like I need it, but if I need to put the scarf on, I gotta adjust my microphone. I definitely feel like I need my scarf. But obviously I'm not in a place conducive to stopping. I could be riding on that sidewalk over there to the right, but it's a sidewalk and it's pretty tiny. pretty bumpy. I'll be a little checked out of chat here while I pedal my ass off and vehicular cycle. I hate doing this. I'm only halfway comfortable with this because I'm on a big boat of a cargo bike. But yeah, I gotta put my scarf on. I ordered a gaiter, one of those neck warmers. And I saw the Amazon dude coming down the road to drop it off, but I couldn't wait around. Had to go. So it should be at my house now, where it's not gonna do me a dang bit of good. We'll stop here and I'll get this scarf put on. Ooh. You guys can watch the roundabout. I gotta adjust my microphone and the scarf, so just give me a minute. Oh, my hands are gonna be freezing too. Dang. Oh, there's a person in a cop car with a cell phone in one hand, texting, looking at it as they went through the roundabout. That's unsurprising. Sitting here talking like people can actually hear me. All right. There we go. I think that's good. Adjust my cord wherever the hell it is. There we go. All right. I hope that works. If my audio screws up, you guys just be sure to let me know so I can check it. I'm also gonna get these things out because my hands are already freezing. So bear with me. How the hell do you open this thing? All right. Got my hot hands. Okay. Got them out. Not activated yet, but I'll just slip them in my glove. See, just take these little packets, drop them in there. All right, scarf is on. Microphone's adjusted. I turn my assist down. Got the hot hands in my gloves. Now, let's get on. Anyway, back to the... If you saw the YouTube thumbnail, I was just scrolling through some evening news and I saw that a business park center here recently covered their entire parking lot with solar. And it's a big parking lot. So I've always had mixed feelings on these things. Hold on, I gotta pass somebody. I kind of feel like solar covered parking lots are greenwashing. You know, like, yeah, we've got these massive parking lots, these unsustainable business parks, all that type of garbage. And then they're like, well, just cover it in solar and everybody will get behind it. The problem will be forgotten and all is good. Continue on, status quo, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of my feelings towards them. So I'm naturally critical of them and such. But I figured, what the hell? Let's go take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. And then, I'll just let everybody else draw their own conclusions. But I've never seen one in person that's this big. I've seen covered parking in huge parking lots before, like when I lived in Brazil, and when we go there I still see them because I had a lot of, for example, we had like some mega grocery stores that are similar to Walmart or Meijer, they're called Carrefour, and they have massive parking lots. They're very car dependent, and they'd cover big parts of their parking lots with covered parking, kind of because the sun roasts the hell out of things there. At the time they didn't have solar on them. Maybe now some of them do, but yeah, I've just never seen big parking lots covered in solar. So let's go check this out. We'll be there. Let me turn this camera. There. We'll be there in about 5-ish minutes. Not too far away. We have to cover some, what I think are going to be some car heavy areas, but shouldn't be too bad. And I think I'm just going to take the lane. I really don't want to jump around some of these crossings. All right. Here we go. Go here. Jacob Bax. Sorry, buddy. I was going to get back to your message. I heard that you're showing up on the Radio Free Urbanism podcast next Thursday. Yeah. Well, that's the plan. I was supposed to be on it last month, I think, or the month before. I had to cancel because some stuff came up. And yeah, I'm scheduled again for the day after Christmas. I'm getting a little nervous though because we're having some interior painting done in our house, and that's going to start on Monday, go on Tuesday, and if it's not finished on Tuesday, it could bleed into Thursday, and I may have to cancel. I feel really bad doing that, but I don't know that for sure yet, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to do it, and yeah, if not, one of these days I'll God, this is chaotic as hell. I'll make it. All right. We're arriving. It's on the other side of this road up here that we still have to cross somewhere. But yeah, you can kind of see it there on the right. Wow, yeah. Interesting. All right, here we are. We're at the solar covered parking. Anybody, let's see here. If anybody's looking at the YouTube chat, Clinton, do you think you could type in the address of this place and just throw it in the chat so people have the address if they want to look at it on Google Maps? Wow, this is big. So basically this used to be well, exactly what it is, but without this solar covered parking. It was just this expansive parking lot. Huh. My mind is already thinking here. So, if it didn't exist, it would still just be this big parking lot, right? Which would be absorbing heat and doing nothing else, and we'd probably have no plans to change this. But now it has this roof, these roofs, completely covered in solar on top, generating electricity. All right. Thank you, Clinton. Clinton put the address for this place in chat if anybody wants to check it on Google Maps to see what it looked like before, because I'm pretty sure their satellite imagery will not be showing these solar panels yet. So, okay, I guess, I'm seeing it in person. I guess I kind of want to walk back what did I say about it's not good or it's greenwashing, but not completely. Like, I'll walk that back 60%. But there's still 40% of me that's like, this is ridiculous. Does that make sense to you guys? My opinion on this? Yeah, so you can see a lot of it now. Jacob Back says it's in Street View, but not on the map yet. Okay. Yeah, Street View. Oh, Street View's not updated yet. Wait. So is the solar showing up in aerial or Street View? It actually wouldn't surprise me if it was Street View, because Google Street View is here in September, I think. Yeah, Clinton, when I had the article I pulled up about this, I think it said something like it provides 50% of the power for this place, these buildings, which, and I could be wrong, but that makes me wonder, like, well, okay, so how much did it cost to install, and what's their average power consumption for these two? I don't know. I mean, this is not my solar and green energy and all that stuff. This is not my area of expertise. So I can only just offer my layman's opinion. But you can see each of them have these pipes with, I'm sure, electrical conduit in there. Kind of looking here, yeah, well, and they have lights underneath. Of course, they don't have a light in each bay. It just looks like they have one light on each end bay. So can you see that one up there? Kind of expected that maybe they'd have more lighting. And I don't even know this says it's called Capital Group. I don't know what the hell that is. I got bike parking up here. Nice try, but if anybody parks their bike there, they're gonna block the sidewalk. So, here, we can go ride by this bike parking. Nice try. And hey, why isn't the bike parking covered, huh? It's because it's always an afterthought. They're just like, yeah, we took care of the cars. We installed some bike racks. That should pacify the any weirdo that rides his bike here. A mutual fund company? Oh, okay. Capital Group. So this place is a mutual fund company. No doubt swimming in money. Oh yeah. Don't know what else to say about it, but here we are. We're looking at it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me in chat, what do you guys think of this? It's obviously a business park that really is not going to go anywhere for the time being, so I guess why not? And on the bright side, I mean, there is a multi-use path that leads here, so Clinton's going to say net positive. All right, Clinton. I guess I'll side with you on that one. What's this? Stop. Watch for pedestrians and cyclists. Okay. Yeah, so there's a multi-use path here, right next to it. So there's that. I think that makes it a little bit better. Yeah, I reckon that's a good point, Ed. Ed says you don't need a light in each bay. An uncovered sprawl parking lot has one parking lot light fixture, yeah, for every 10 to 20 spaces. Yep. All right, fair enough. Let's see here. Should we just cross back the way we came through that Myers parking lot? Why not? I'm not very familiar with this area over here, so I'd probably wind up somewhere where the sidewalk literally ends. Look at this, as if it isn't chaotic enough, like right here where the entrance and exit is, huge ass parking lot. I got a pharmacy drive up right here to make it even more dangerous and chaotic for people. Don't wave at the cars, dude. They do have a very crappy bike rack. That sucks. Oh, you paying attention there, Buster? Look at me calling people Buster instead of some profanity. Proud of myself there. There's nice buildings over there. But the sidewalk situation kind of sucks if you guys want to go see it. So is this crossing. This is a strode, but it's not a raised crossing. Yeah, let me show you what's nutty. So they got all this street parking here, even though there's parking lots in the back. And then you put the dining out here right by the strode with a road diet, thankfully. And then they jam the bike parking right here. If you guys can see that in the blinding sun. So then by the time people park their bikes there, the sidewalk is chaotic as hell. Also that we can have some room for street parking. And then outdoor dining next to just the sound of car tires on pavement. And that bike parking situation gets worse over there. But you'll see why I complain about it. Why that street parking should not exist is because there are surface lots back here. Plenty of parking back here. There's some bikes. I don't think they're used. See? They got plenty of places to park. We don't need that street parking out there. At all. In my opinion. Let's see what Carson says. At this scale, installations are highly profitable, last a very long time, and causes virtually no downsides. Sounds like Carson's on board with it too. Carson is on board. Alright, so we got Clinton and Carson on board with it. What the hell? Boy, we're really running into that evening sun, aren't we? How the hell do I get out of here? Okay, let's get on the sidewalk. So we came and we checked out the solar covered parking. If you're just tuning in, you missed it. You missed the solar covered parking, so you'll have to rewind. And by the way, if you are tuned in right now, click that little gear icon in the lower part of your screen and check your stream settings. Make sure you're streaming at the highest resolution possible for your bandwidth, because sometimes when you tune into a live stream, YouTube tends to not give you the highest quality until you manually change it. So you may need to do that if you want a better looking video. Well, should we go back to the chaos of downtown and make the task of riding a bike much more difficult? Because it's not just going to be the chaos from cars, it's going to be pedestrian hell. And that means bike paths don't matter. Pedestrians are going to be walking all over the place as if they're drunkenly stumbling around their own living room. I believe in pedestrian dignity, but I also believe in pedestrian awareness, as in be aware of your surroundings and realize that other people need to use the infrastructure as well. They could be walking behind you, they could be coming on a bike. Just a little public service announcement. Wow, that lady was just face deep in her phone as she operated that car that went that way. God damn, I gotta quit looking at people. Hey, Luke. Is this the first time I'm seeing you tune into a stream? I feel like it is. If you've been here before, I think I forgot. Nice to have you. I have no snow here. It's chilly, but I have no snow, and that upsets me. I tell you what, for the winter, I'd rather be living in Minnesota again so that I could at least do the streams in the snow. People would enjoy that. I'd enjoy it. I mean, if you're going to be cold, you might as well be cold in the snow, right? This is a school. I think it's a middle school? Yeah, that's what the sign says. A middle school. That guy's got a Land Rover because, you know, we all live out here in the unpaved Himalayas, and you need one of those to get groceries, or in this case, take your kid to school. You popped in once or twice before? Okay, well, anyway, good to have you here, however long you can stick around. We just got done looking at some solar-covered parking lots. We did that for a bit. And now we're gonna head back towards Central Carmel. And rather than having the camera on me, I just got it forward so you can all just kind of take in the route. See what I'm seeing. Uh-oh. Conflict of space here. Across this crappy roundabout. Prioritized for motorists. Even though if I touch the crosswalk, they're supposed to stop. Oh, God. There's a dick face in a Hummer. An electric Hummer, too. I bet he got a tax break to buy that equal to the cost of my bike. You're heading out on the ice shortly, Luke? Oh, lucky. My last winter that I lived up there in Minnesota, I was riding back from Perennial Cycle in Minneapolis, and I think I was going past Lake of the Isles, possibly. It was all frozen over. It was January. And it would have been my very last opportunity to go ride on the ice. Because there were people out there riding on the ice, walking on the ice, doing all that stuff. And I didn't do it. I don't know. I was just needed to get home for some reason, and I didn't do it, and I regret that. I should have rode on the ice. But I also didn't have studded tires on my bike at the time. So maybe it wouldn't have been a good idea. I don't know. Jacob Bax, are you talking about Oprah Winfrey? How the hell did you watch Oprah Winfrey? They didn't have her on in the Netherlands, did they? Green bike lanes. Why are there no shark teeth before the pedestrian crosswalk? Yeah, inconsistencies. That's about all I know. It's either oversight or some ridiculous, stupid rule that I don't know about and probably don't want to know about. We're almost downtown. Gosh. Really irks me whenever I'm riding on these bumpy paths and sidewalks and up and down, left and right. But people in cars are out there with this smooth ass straight road, which we're gonna take because I'm sick and tired of riding the way I'm riding. We're just gonna take the road into downtown. Why not? She was on TV in the Netherlands, Jacob? That's interesting. Never would have guessed. So here we are, coming into downtown. Let's get on the Monon. hell? There's a bunch of people sitting in one of those igloos. There was like 5 people, and they were all just sitting there silent, scrolling on their phones. So yeah, we're on the Monon. We're coming into Midtown. It's a ghost town right now. That's because everybody's down at the Christmas market, which is about another half kilometer. But in case you've never seen Midtown before, this is it. We can cruise in here and take a look. There's kids playing outside, so I thought children froze and they couldn't be exposed to the cold. Ooh. There's a person that's dressed really nicely on a scooter. That's such a rare sight. I want to see if I can catch it. Let's go see if we can catch up to this girl riding a scooter in a nice outfit. Again, it's just rare to see. That's cool. Nice. Oop, now they want me to pass. Guess we'll just pass all these people. Hey, let's see here. Where are we gonna go? I don't think we want to take this detour because it's... What the hell? They closed the freaking... What is this horse crap? Why do they do these things? Carmel, you make some really dumb decisions. Oh boy, I shouldn't have committed to this, but... Come on, dog walkers. Rein it in. Yeah, this is a heck of a bike, isn't it? Heck of a... Alright, we're going to be approaching the Christmas market here in a second. It's on the other side of this tunnel. We're going to be going by it, but we can't go into it because it's way too chaotic. Let me angle the camera to the right so you guys can kind of take it in. Oh, jeez. Oh, god damn. Walk to the right, folks. Walk to the right. So there's the Christmas market, full of people that probably go to community meetings and voice their opinions against more dense walkable environments that could remove car parking and add bike lanes and expand sidewalks. Just nuts. God, Jesus Christ. A little disconnected from chat here. I think you see why. Oh Lord, yeah, we're not gonna go straight. We will just cut through here. I tell you what, pedestrians. And listen, before you bite my head off, I'm just going to stand on a high horse here for a minute and say when I'm walking, I'm well aware of my surroundings, even in a busy pedestrian walkable environment. It just sucks that, I don't know. If you live here, you understand that downtown Carmel and biking and people walking are always just absolute chaos. People walk all over the place. They pay no attention to their surroundings. They just wander right. They walk in the bike path. They walk in the middle. They walk on the left. They walk on the right. There's no standards. Okay, I'm done complaining. But I'm not going back down there now, that's for sure. Cars everywhere. All these people are here for a cute, quaint, walkable environment. But again, I swear they email their city council or go to meetings and yell and scream and foam at the mouth when you say, well, we want to build more density with mixed-use development and bike paths and bigger sidewalks and remove some street parking and, you know, maybe have it so that if you come somewhere, you have to park at one of the garages down around the corner, which we'll provide for free. But then you got to walk a block or two to wherever you're trying to go. And they'll just be like, nope, don't want that. But then they'll all flock to the Christmas market. Well, this guy's having a rough time. He's dressed nicely, I think. No, I take that back. Ho, ho, ho. Started this thing at 3:30 in the afternoon thinking that it'd start getting dark a lot quicker. But it's still pretty dang sunny. I was hoping to be out here after dark. But that's not going to happen. So here is our planter protected bike lane. Not only in Carmel, Jacob Bax. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you calm down, Bill. Parking lot would really tie the room together. Yeah, Karsten. The whole city and other people's cities too. Not that I want to encourage anybody to leave the stream, but if you go pull up the City of Carmel's YouTube page where they have the live cameras, you can probably get a better look at the crowd there. I'm getting kind of hungry. Or I'm not really hungry, I'm just thinking about dinner. Kind of in the mood for something not healthy because it's just been one of those stressful days that causes you to think, you know what, screw it, I'll just eat some garbage. That's where I'm at right now. Screw it, I'll just eat some American garbage. So that could be like Jimmy John's or something. But I would need my wife to order it, and then I could go pick it up. Is this Bronco gonna stop? Yeah, it is. Cloudy skies, hey. Welcome to the stream. You missed the fun of seeing a solar covered parking lot earlier on that side of town. The chaos of biking through the Christmas market. Oh, that street's open now? Let's go see what they did to the street. So this was... Did they do anything? This was just a... Damn it. This was just a stop sign and a T intersection. But they made this interesting. So see, big trucks can still go through. The fire department can still go through. All they got to do is just go up and over this. I could bike over that because it has forgiving curbs. But otherwise, most people will be forced to slow and go around. It's going to be part of this redevelopment out here, which is going to be pretty cool when it's done. But all right, yeah, that works. Works for me. Pretty neat. Ay, ay, ay. If my wife were watching, I'd tell her to go ahead and order that food and I'd go pick it up, but I think she's watching more interesting television. That's okay. Yeah, Ed, I know, but did you see all those damn people? There's no freaking way I'm gonna go stand in line for a half hour and pay 5 times what something is worth. Just not happening. The thing that pissed me off the most about that market, like my wife did go there like earlier in the week to get us some dinner because it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday, so there's hardly anybody there. So we decided, we normally eat healthy, but we decided, let's just eat some German Christmas market crap. So, she got me a couple brats and we got some Spätzle. She got those fried potato pancakes that you then put applesauce on. And between like a couple brats, the potato pancakes, and the Spätzle, I want to say it was nearly $50. And the nerve is that, they'll charge like 4, 5, 6 times what something is worth. And then they flip around that point of sale thing to you and want you to tip. It's like, are you kidding me? I stood in line outdoors at a kiosk for food. I paid 5, 6 times what it's worth. And you want a tip? No. Oh, this sucks, but here we are. We didn't tip, by the way. We kind of stand our ground when we see just how ridiculous something is. Karsten, how can you screw up that dish? Aren't you guys like born in Germany with the the natural ability to make Spätzle. Am I saying that right? Is it Spätzle, Spatzel? Is it A or A? Because I have no idea. And here's this road, which will never have a nice bike lane on it because they made a bunch of stupid redevelopment decisions here. So we'll just ride in the lane and upset people. Yeah, cloudy skies, I agree. 1,000%. Tipping culture here is just nuts. It's out of control. And everybody's like, well, until whatever changes, I'm just going to keep tipping. And it's like, okay, well, keep doing that because nothing's ever going to change then. People have to cause change, right? You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Oh, by the way, if anybody can hear my brakes squeaking, I got new brake pads. They definitely bite better, but they're still squeaky. I wonder if this road is closed. Let's go find out. In this construction area. It just says rough road. Is she here? Clinton, is she here? I didn't see her say anything. So this is all a construction area. Is she? Oh. I didn't even know she was in chat. Of course, I haven't been looking down. Dear. Yeah. Turkey Tom, please. No tomato, extra lettuce, add cheese, and some jalapeno chips. And then once it's ordered for pickup, tell me, or somebody tell me, and I'll just go get it. I think. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I see her now. Yeah, if you want to order it, then just tell me that you've ordered it, and I'll right now start to make my way there. Maybe. Dumbest thing I've said. Okay. No cars, but let a bike through. How about that? Which store? The closest one to us. The one to the south. Like if we were heading towards Indianapolis. Oh, there's a Christmas market. The chaos of the Christmas market. And there's the portable bathroom. Or as cousin Eddie would say, shitter. Christmas Vacation reference for those of you not paying attention. Here's a trolley. Who said Carmel doesn't have public transport? Right? There's a freaking trolley. Or whatever you want to call it. trolley on 4 wheels. Let's see here. I have to get to Jimmy John's. How the hell do I get to Jimmy John's? Well, stream, I guess you're coming to Jimmy John's with me. I just got to figure out how to get there. Oh God. I've made a series of bad decisions. Okay, I see a way out of this. I still have to figure out how to get to Jimmy John's. Let me get on the Monon and then try to figure this out. Oh, God. Navigating American infrastructure sucks. And chat, if you would please keep an eye out, and if my wife sends a message saying that she ordered our food, please let me know. I have to get somewhere calm, get my phone out, and figure out how I navigate to Jimmy John's. Oh, at least we're past all that chaos. Okay. There we go. Let's go up on top of this bridge, and then I'll stop and figure out where I have to go. Right then. Let's get on the other side of this thing. Squeak. All right. Okay. I gotta figure out how to get to Jimmy John's from here so I can pick up our dinner. J.I. Jimmy John's. I got the gloves that allow me to mess with my phone. Bike. It says 9 minutes. Really? Wait. I think that's...